What are you lot out there? Welcome to DanPrattles. My name is Dan. This is my stream, a stream that contains adult language and childish behavior. And boy, oh boy, are we getting into it today. Gonna have a fat whinge, get my old grognard on, because, oh gosh, this is something I've been wanting to talk about for a little while, and guess what? Something has transpired, something has come up that has just catalyzed my desire to get this off my chest. So I'm going to have a big old fat whinge today. But first, the usual spiel. What can you expect from the stream? Well, to start off, going to play some games. In this case, some Conan Exiles. Things coming along nicely in game. Otherwise, what else can you expect? Me chatting a lot, mumbling, jumbling, rambling, talking the biggest load of gobbledygook that enters into my mind. Whatever is sort of leapt to the front of my consciousness. Usually there's some sort of structure to it. Usually I get into things around the 10-15 minute mark after I've loosened up a little bit. But this, I don't know. This one, I think I might be getting into a little bit early, because this is just something that's bugged me for a long time about the world of tabletop role-playing games. It's bugged me about companies like Wizards of the Coast. Yes, those asshats. And I don't know why, I've just got a bee in my bonnet today. Maybe there was something in my WoTCs, but boy oh boy, I just came onto the stream firing a bit. So I'm going to take a little step back, engage a little bit, just increase my calm just a smidge, and then we can get into it today. If you're into tabletop role-playing games, if you're into D&D specifically, this one is for you guys. Especially if you're au fait with the shenanigans that is Wizards of the Coast. Because you know what? Fuck those guys. Not all of them. I mean, come on. You can't treat a company like a monolith and each and every person in there as a schmuck. But you know what? The leadership there, bunch of dingleberries. But I'll get into it. Don't you worry. We'll unpack this one. Just need to get into my routine, check on the base, do a little bit of gaming, and give people a chance to sort of come on board. And then I will fire at will. Spoilers, heads up, a little bit of a teaser as to what we're going to be talking about. Wizards of the Coast have launched a brand new VTT called Sigil. Sigil, as in the City of Doors, located in the plains, the city that connects worlds within worlds. Yeah, that's Sigil. Bloody cheeky, them invoking torment. That was a fine game. Back in a different age, a different time. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting my whinge on when I should just, focus on the game a little bit. Shall we? Shall we? All right. What's happening in game? Well, gosh. Big development, huge development, milestone one would say. Hit level 30, huzzah. Level 30, important in Conan Exiles. Why? Because steel becomes a thing. That's right, concrete and steel. No, just steel. ZZ Top reference aside, steel is a big thing in the game. It's a bit of a monumental jump in terms of technology, in terms of tech and weapons you can build. So I'm going to enjoy building some stuff to get out there and moider some people with it. That's right, get myself steel weapons and whatnot. Anyway, let's check on the base, shall we? Roll call? Good idea. All right, let's fire things up with Tiny Dancer over here. Still in front of that bongo? Still waking me up in the middle of the night? Oh, you saucy wench. I can't be mad at you. You know I love it. Anyway, over to the pets side of things. There's Baina. Best girl. Love Baina. Hyena, Baina. That's the joke. Don't read into it anything more than it has to be, guys. Come now. Anyway. My faithful steed, Obsidian. That's right. That's right. Role played with a guy with a speech impediment, and he had a horse called Obsidian, and he could not say the word obsidian without saying obsidian. Great guy. Wonder where he is now. Anyway, rolling on to this side over here. Okay. Oh, MVP at camp, Ennis Ironwrought. Didn't even need to change her name. She was a name thrall. Bit of a big to-do in Conan Exiles. Getting a name thrall means they make the best tat, the best equipment. Delightful. And snaking around the side over here, we've got McGee, Hi there, McGee. Named it myself for various reasons. There's a deep cut in there. There's a reference. If you can figure it out, let me know. If you see McGee from the front, you'll understand. Anyway, and I'll look. And we got our first employee here at Sweaty Boat Incorporated, Scully. My very first armourer. Just can't bring myself to let him go. You know? We came up together. I believe in staff loyalty. I know Ennis is a better armourer. I know that as a scout right, as a named thrall, she gives me better armour. And there's no point in keeping Scully. But, you know what? I believe in being loyal to your underlings, to your staff. So if I can avoid layoffs, if I could, you know, not whip out the scalpel and go through retrenchments, if I can still keep him on the payroll for a bit, if he's pulling his weight, I'm okay with that. Because you know what? Sometimes as an organization, you need to look after your people. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Did I mention I think Wizards of the Coast are a bunch of asshats? Anyway. We'll get into it. We'll get into it. I'm getting ahead of myself. Only 6 minutes in. Got to increase my calm. Got to calm down. Otherwise, I'm just going to fly off the handle. And this seems like a pretty innocuous thing, guys. This seems like a pretty staid topic, but I have feelings on it. I have emotions. Indeed. Oh, sun's gone down. Can't exactly explore too much with the sun down. Let's have a quick look at the old items. Let's have a quick look in the old inventory. Oh, both putrid meat. Have a quick snack. Grilled steak. Nice, nice. I can grill the hell out of a steak if I do say so myself. Now, do like my steaks rare. Cut off its horns and wipe its ass. That's good enough for me. Got a brother-in-law. Cooks the crap out of his steaks. And I'm like, but why? Why are you like this? Family. What can you do? All right. Quick prayer to Mitra. Quick prayer to Mitra. You know. It's not just about looking after your character physically. There's the spiritual aspect as well. You've got to take care of yourself on a higher level in this game. Although building up your spiritual shrine often involves murdering people and taking the souls out of them. I don't judge, and neither should you. You know, people should be free to follow the religions that they choose. It's a big world, and we can be accepting. Praise Mitra. A little bit of a Christopher Lambert laugh there. All right. Was I going to... Now, I was thinking, possibly, maybe, respecking my character from a strength-based character into agility, but I'm not going to do that. No. Big, beefy, sweaty boatman over here, he's all about the strength. His strength is his strength. I'm going to leave that at that. Checking on the time, checking on the stream, making sure my microphone is not muted. You know, that happens to you once, and all of a sudden, you've got a complex. God. Ever learning, ever onward. Okay, that looks good. That looks great. Damn straight. All right. Girls. Need to trim the old moustache. Getting wayward hairs everywhere. Curse of being fuzzy. Heading into winter here eventually, so I might keep the old beard nice and bushy. Just to, stave off cold chin. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm lazy as fuck. I can't be bothered to shave or trim. Let's have a look in here. Oof. Neighbors are moving heavy shit around. Hopefully don't break anything. That's fine. Don't need the berries. Yeah, alright. Still don't know what... It's been a while since I played, so I'm not entirely sure what Shade Bloom is all about. But, you know what. Hang on to it. You never know with this game. Also, I'm a bit of a hoarder, so if it looks remotely important, I'm like, yoink, mine. Alright. shall we have a look at that base on that side over there? Just in case there are some employment opportunities we can look into. Actually, scratch that. Scratch that. I know exactly what I'm going to be making before heading out. Look how easy these shellbacks go down now. Remember when they gave me so much hassles? Oh, back when I was young and my heart was an open book. I used to say, live and let live. You know I did, you know I did, you know I did. But in this ever-changing world in which we live in, it makes me give it a try. To say live and let die. That could be a topic of convo at some point. The James Bond franchise, and where that's heading at the moment. Everyone's like, oh no, Amazon's got control of that, oh no. But call me a stupid optimist, because I am. I'm hoping they're going to learn from some of the mistakes that they've made about acquiring big IPs and how to treat them. And hopefully they get the right people in to take care of it. I'm not that much of an optimist to echo what everybody else is saying. Oh, it's Henry Cavill's big chance to become James Bond. No, but my dreams aren't so lofty. Be a great Bond, but I don't think Amazon's that smart. No, absolutely not. Oh, I must get this twine out of my inventory. That weighs a ton. But before we get too stuck into that, let me equip my truncheon, just in case there's somebody that comes along that is worth hiring, worth having an interview over. You never know. Can't rule it out. 5 more minutes, guys. 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to dive into matters. Talk about this new VTT from Wizards of the Coast. Ooh! Ooh! Enough! And you're not going to walk that off, buddy. Nope. Ain't happening. I need a better tier of enemies here. These guys have got fuck all on them. Oh. What about you, babes? What are you up to? Oh, just a fighter, huh? Surprise! Oh! Oh. Oh. Well, now I feel bad. Maybe she's just sleeping. You can tell I'm a little bit annoyed because I'm taking my frustrations out on the exiles. They randomly go and kill people. It's just like, oh, cross today. Got you. Fucking flu mood over here. Oh well. Be that as it may. Shall we get into it, everyone? Shall we talk about today's subject? All right, let's break it down. So, for those of you who are familiar with the stream, who have watched a few of these, you would know that I'm a big tabletop role-playing advocate and fan. I love me some D&D, and I love me some, not just D&D though, but all manner of tabletop role-playing games. But let's be honest, Dungeons and Dragons is the 800-pound gorilla in the room. It's the big boy. It's the one that kind of got things all going. So naturally, in terms of brand, if you're into tabletop role-playing games, that's generally the one you keep your eye on. And the developers, the schmucks, Wizards of the Coast, who pump out the D&D sludge at the moment, have taken upon themselves to release a new VTT, virtual tabletop, called Sigil. And a lot of people are very excited about this. It looks very intuitive. It looks very detailed. And I think VTTs are a terrible idea. I'm just going to say it. I know a lot of people out there enjoy having virtual tabletops, incorporating digital tools into their role-playing games. But I'm an old grumpy man. I've been playing role-playing games for almost 40 years now. And let me tell you something right now. You can take this to the bank. You don't need a VTT. From my point of view, from my perspective, and I know people feel different about this, but as far as I'm concerned, the magic, the beauty of role-playing games is the ability to activate your imagination and put yourself in the scenarios that are being described in front of you and putting your own lick of paint on it and experiencing those things through the imagination, through your mind's eye. And when that happens, a very curious thing happens, because although there is a group of people that are playing role-playing games, that are sitting at the D&D table, because there's no visual cues, because all of it is happening in your head, everyone's having the same experience but seeing it differently, because it's through the lens of your own mind. And that makes it an amazing pastime, because it's, even though you're playing the same game with, with a group of friends around the table, everybody's experience is different because you're seeing it differently. Now, things like battle maps and figurines are very helpful in addressing the technical aspects of the game, the mechanics, the crunch, if you will. And that's fine. But the more you get into the weeds about the digital aspects of it, the more you get into the weeds about turning those tools more and more into digital things, you start picking away and eroding at what makes role-playing games truly, truly magical. And that is, they are story-based games that, for the most part, happen in your head. Gosh, I'm so mad, I'm even just killing random bunnies. So, when Wizards of the Coast announced this new VTT Sigil, I was like, /ignore. Not for me. But then I started hearing some things about it coming out, and it kind of calcified in my mind what is wrong with Wizards of the Coast's approach to the hobby and the product. Because obviously, as a digital product, this Sigil, this VTT, can be hugely monetized. At the moment, the pricing on it is relatively tame. You need a top-tier membership of D&D Beyond, which is about $5 a month, which is not exactly breaking the bank. But you look at how it's being presented and how it's being marketed, and you just know those skins and those other tchotchkes and the sound effects and the visual effects are all coming out for the small price of, and so on and so forth. It's quite telling when a few years back the CEO of Wizards of the Coast said that famous quote about D&D is under-monetized. The result of which being is that you start to worry just how much are they going to try and squeeze out of the game. I understand Wizards of the Coast is not a soup kitchen, it's a business, it's a company, they got bills to pay. But when things unpack like the OGL disaster, when they try to rewrite the rules of how the game can be added on by the fan community, and try to squeeze money out of people creating fan content for the game that they could plug in and hopefully themselves make a buck out of. With the OGL nonsense happening, you realize that Wizards of the Coast, they're not really interested in the well-being of the game and the community as such. It's all about finding a way to squeeze more bucks out of their acquisition. And what better way to do that than with digital tools? Well, I'm here to tell you, you can take those digital tools and tell Wizards of the Coast to stick it up their asses. You don't need them. You don't. There's another problem with incorporating digital aspects into your game, especially something like a VTT. I've had a look at Sigil, and it's beautiful. it's got amazing options to build maps and create digital environments that you can play in. But I took one look at it all, and the first thing that occurred to me was, this is a fuckload of work. And DMs have got enough work. Believe me, they've got enough to do. And now incorporating this product that you can create a virtual world for your players to cavort in, and now you've got to populate it. I don't care how streamlined they've made the process. It's work. It's extra work on DMs. And they're meant to be making DMs' lives easier. But you know what? Unfortunately, D&D is under-monetized. And this is the way they're going to fix that. They tried with the OGL. They tried to get a cut out of the pie for people creating content for their game through an open gaming license that they felt, we can't really make money off this. Gots to be a way. And that blew up in their faces. As it stands right now, Sigil, the VTT, is in early access. They said, oh, it's been soft launched. It's early access. You need a pretty beefy machine to run it, and there's some odds and ends that aren't working properly yet. So they need to call it early access. I can understand why they don't want to call it early access. That's a computer game term. And they want to be very clear, this is not a computer game. But they're trying very hard to turn the hobby into a computer game, aren't they? You don't need it, guys. You don't need it. And for DMs out there interested in it, I can understand. I can understand the appeal. You know, having visual representations of your games, it's great. I use props. I've been known to use battle maps and minis and have images and wallpapers to show my players what's going on in the world. But you don't need that stuff. Especially if a money-grubbing company like Wizards of the Coast is asking you to cough up a buck for it. If you're into it, all power to you. If that's your jab, if you like getting into the minutiae of creating battle maps and scenarios and worlds and digital representations of your game, if you're down for the crunch and it's all about, you know, the tactical aspects of it all, go for it. But that should never be the meat and potatoes of your role-playing experience. Role-playing is about storytelling. Role-playing is about character interaction. And it's about using the mind's eye to create worlds that digital tools can't even capture. There is nothing that any digital tool, past, present, maybe even future, I don't know what the future can bring, but currently there's no digital tool out there that can capture what's going on in your head and what you can create. And if you let your imagination run free, you'll exist in worlds that you never even dreamed of. The problem with digital tools is that they kind of tell you what your imagination should be thinking. You shouldn't hamper that. So I'm not a big fan of VTTs as such. And I'm particularly not a fan of the fact that Wizards of the Coast are touting this one, because you just know they're going to squeeze that teat. I mean, hang on. I've got something, yeah. If you want to know that they are trying very desperately to make this a thing, and if they're trying to blur the lines between, you know, role-playing games and computer games, I mean, here's how they punted it. Can I call this image up? I'm going to call it up on the other screen. Bear with me a moment. This is the image that they used to advertise it, to punt that. And if you have a look at my thumbnail, you get an idea of it. But here's the unmolested thumbnail. Hang on, let's call this up here. These are the characters you can create. There's Karlach from Baldur's Gate 3. and there's Astarion. But look what they did to my boy. Look what they did to my boy. Can you believe this shit? Can you believe this? This is how they're advertising their new VTT, this Sigil thing. Of course they want to get onto the whole Baldur's Gate 3 bandwagon. Naturally. Why friggin' not? Because they're going to take the success of another more worthy company, Larian, and just squeeze every drop they can out of it. You too can play Astarion, although that's not Astarion, that's faux Astarion. You know, that's Astarion at home. That's Astarion from Wish. I find it so frustrating that the custodians of the biggest name in the hobby are the biggest bunch of twat waffles. Guys, take it from an old angry role player shouting at the clouds. You don't need a VTT. And for DMs out there trying to incorporate that into the games, you're just making more work for yourself. You don't need it. You don't need it. They're pretending this is some sort of magical tool that's going to help you run better games. It's not. It's going to bring your games to a friggin' halt. Because just now the doodad to make the fireball go off doesn't work properly, and now you've got to figure out why the technical thing is not working, and, you know, Bob can't connect to it because, you know, his internet is crap. Oh. Hell with that noise. I ditched my D&D Beyond account a while back when the whole OGL thing played out. And I haven't missed it. And you know what, there's something fun about taking a blank character sheet and a pencil and an eraser and just filling it out for yourself. Yeah, things that calculate your ability scores and whatnot and your hit points. They're handy. Ooh, got that guy good. That's all fine and well. I can appreciate that people find that makes their lives easier. Cool. Oh, man. Part of the magic for me is sitting down with a blank character sheet and a pencil. There's something about it. But maybe I'm just a relic of a bygone age. Maybe while I wasn't looking, the hobby has shifted. I'll tell you where I'm standing right now. I think the better fun to be had is going old school. And I think that's showing in the hobby. I think that's showing. I mean, if you look at, people look at the old school revolution of role-playing and how that's doing well. Games that try and capture the old sense of role-playing games. I haven't checked it out yet, but I've heard incredible things about Shadow Dark. I want to go have a look at that. Games like Axe. Yeah, that try and work towards the old magic of role-playing games. And I think my final say on the matter is this. D&D as a brand is in very big trouble. But D&D as a genre has never been healthier.
Stay back.
Seek better options, guys. Ones that aren't trying to dangle digital bells and whistles in front of you to squeeze bucks out of you. They're trying to tell you that you need a VTT to play this game when you really, really, really don't. That's it. That's my rant. That's my about it. Primary takeaways. You don't need to give WoTC any more money than you have to. You don't need to drown yourself in digital tools to make your role-playing game work. And in final conclusion, fuck Wizards of the Coast. Or at least, their leadership. I'm sure there are devs out there and their boots on the ground that are just trying to earn a buck. With the people calling the shots there are the biggest bunch of tools. Love to hear your thoughts on the matter. Are you a D&D player? Can you not get enough of digital tools and online bells and whistles? Or are you more old school? Or do you just prefer trying to keep it as bare minimum, as basic as possible? Love to hear your thoughts. Like, comment, and subscribe. All that YouTube malarkey. Oh, I've gotten that off my chest. I'm feeling a lot better. Let's murder some more locals, shall we? Let's play a bit more Conan Exiles to take us through the hour. Why not? Why not? Oh my word. That's a lot of iron. I'm going to take some of that, pop it in blacksmith's bench, take my twine, put that into the armorer's bench. No, fuck it, I'm not done. If I want to play a computer game, I'll play a computer game. Case in point. Computer games are not role-playing games. And while there's certainly overlap, you can't morph the one into the other. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. The magic that makes a role-playing game so amazing is a magic that cannot be captured in computer games. It can't. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, oh gosh, guys, gosh, missing out. I mean, and this is not to bag on computer games. I wouldn't be playing this if I didn't enjoy computer games. It's not. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying computer games are bad. Digital things are bad. But if you strip down and pare down your role-playing, your tabletop role-playing experience as much as possible, you might just find you discover something very different and very special. Okay, I mean it. I'm done now. I'm done. I mean it. I'm done now. You don't have to hear me carrying on anymore. Grumpy old dude, getting all worked up. Sunsets always get me a little nervous. Just now it's a sandstorm. Oh God. Caught out in the... Actually, you know what? I think that's my next investment. My next thing that I build. Get a sandstorm mask. Because that is very much a thing. Protect me. Hello, little baby. Hello, baby. Nah, I've got a hyena at home. We have hyena at home. All right. I do, however, want to find some brimstone, because that is what allows me to make more steel. I think I know a spot. I think I know a place. I think it's around here somewhere. Let's go a-looking. Oh, I know it's close to nightfall, but you know what? We can bear the dark. Anything that comes at me will see the business end of my sword. Because it's meant to be heroes here, baby. I'm Sweaty Boatman. Man plus. Let's have a look at this map and see if I can make anything out. I think it's over yonder. Oh, quick look up here. Bad dog, sit. Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog. Alright, I think there's more chappos up here. Okay, no, that's a dead end. That's a dead end. Head around the corner, looking for a cave that's got brimstone in. Because that's gonna get me. Is this it? Is that it? This could be it, guys. This could be it. Oh, gosh. Happy day. Kaloo, Kalay. These are the exiles I must slay. Oh! Double fatality. Those are rare. Oh, we still have a...
Wasn't supposed to be like this.
Oh, I disagree entirely, my dear. This is exactly how it should be. You sleepy bye-byes now. Oh, also nice thing about having a single-handed weapon means that I can use my torch. Good stuff. Good stuff. You see? I knew this was a good idea, having this sword. Ha-ha! I'm full of good ideas. Not all I'm full of, but you know what? Try not to judge. Oh. Man, I am murdering these schmucks. They're just dying like flies. Although as soon as I say that, I'm going to end up fucking murdered, I can tell. Let's pop outside and quickly, ever so quickly, put down a bedroll. Because you know how it goes. It's like, ho, 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 I'm so good at this game. Nothing can kill me. Blech. Story of my life. Still. There we go. Spawning point updated. Look at me using my brain. Big brain time. That's how I roll. That is how I roll. Now. Who have we got inside here? Hello? Is there anybody there? Oh, no. Chup, chup. Blah, blah, blah. Such throaty deaths. One of my favorite parts of my job is if I do character work, like say for a computer game, which I haven't done a lot of, but I wish I could do more of. But when I have to do the exertion voices, the exertion exclamations, that's the and then the death noises. That sort of thing. It's a lot of fun. Can I put this away? I see there's some torches out. Nah, still can't see diddly. No, I'll stick to mine. Smelter. I've got to be careful because these guys are going down so quickly. Oh, that could have been another double doodad. Oh, well. Oh, quick snack. Murdering is hungry work. There we go. There we go. Oh, warming up. Oh, I'm just getting started. We've got a dancer here. No. Another dancer.
I never wanted to be here.
Oh, man. It's practically the Moulin Rouge in here. Chi-chi-chi-chi, ya-ya. There we go. Not going to be dancing anymore. I'll dance for me or swing for me later. Something like that. Yeah. Who are you? But who are you? Okay, oh, he looks interesting. Why has he got a hoochie on? Oh, I see a bar. Oh, a Fletcher. Oh, this just became interesting. Should I get that Fletcher? I'm not really a bow and arrow kind of guy, but you know what? I feel as if I'd be remiss if I didn't make some attempt. Oh, I'm stuck. Didn't make some attempt to get that dude. But let me knock down the archers. Eh? Archer, phrasing. Alright, down you go. Down you go. Is it just him left? Is it just you, buddy guy? Hey, oh no, there's an archer that's still giving me grief. Don't mind me. Just 1 hit point, man. Could you not just die? There we go. All right. No fatalities. I'm focusing on Kevin over here. Hey, Kevin of Azura. A little tall to be an Azura, but you know. Be wrong of me to say you all look the same. Oh goodness, this is going to take a while. Look at this shit. That bar. Oh, god damn you. Yeah, curse you, I curse you, curse you. Haha, potion took effect. Nice. Oh, he's going down. He's going down. Shall I do the usual interview? Shall I question him? All right. So, just going through your CV here, Kevin. I notice big old gap here over the last 5 years. Yes. Oh, ran your own business, did you? Interesting. And how did that go? Oof. Economic downturn, huh? Oh, that'll do that to everyone. And over here it says internship. Oh, okay. I mean, I must admit we're more sort of hands-on. We like to hire outright. So I hope you're ready to take on the responsibilities of being a full-time Fletcher. Okay. All right. And where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? In a Dafari pot. Well, that's very likely, taking into account the exiled lands. I can't fault you on that. Right, let's have a look here. Has own transport, very good. Although you'll be working a lot on site, so I don't see transportation being an issue, really. If you are going to park your horse, though, make sure you stay in your allotted bay. Obsidian gets very upset when he gets moved around unnecessarily. Okay. Oof, back. Well, we are halfway through, people. Look at this. This interview is nearly concluded. Well, nearly, I say. That's the old interview stick going. All right. And do you have a LinkedIn account? Oh. Feel it's for posers and losers, do you? Oh, I think you got to fit it in right nicely. All right. All right, all right, all right. Let's see. Are you familiar with Word in Excel? Okay, well, I'm sure you'll pick it up on the job. Okay, let's see here. Anything else you want? Do you have any questions of me at this point in the interview? Or would you like to ask me anything? I like to have an open door policy at my workspace. So if there's anything you want to ask me, so overtime is a thing. We will expect you to put in some extra hours. I will say that we'd like to think our compensation schemes to take that into account. And while leave is optional, we don't allow it. So don't expect any holidays. Okay. Is that a bit of a deal breaker? Too bad. All right. Let's get Kevin home. We got him? You know what? I came here for Brimstone, so just to keep things as they should. No, that's not Brimstone. I'm just going to grab it a little bit on my way out. You know? Multitasking. That should be on everybody's CV. Hey, Kevin. Can you work under pressure? I'll let you get back to me on that one. And judging by all the others I had to kill to get to him, I think it's safe to say Kevin's a team player. Speaks for itself. Yes. Alright. Is that a yellow rock? That is a yellow rock. Alright. Don't eat the yellow rocks. Oh, I wanted 250. Gotta be another one around here somewhere. Is there a spot of brimstone I can quickly nab on my way out? Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. Or over here. Don't mind if I do. Oh, sitting on 300 brimstone. practically the 9 layers of hell here. Oh, go on. I've got a little bit more space. You're back. You okay back there, Kev? You okay, Cooks? All right. He's in it for the long haul. Sinner's Refuge. Could have told me that when I was walking in. Oh my goodness, look at this. They said about that. Break into Electric Boogaloo. Alright, let's get Kevin home. Wasn't looking for a Fletcher, but I shan't say no. Shan't say no. Never look a gift Fletcher in the mouth. Or something like that. And besides, those are very nice duds you got there, Kevin. I'm sure you'll fit in just right. How's my bindings holding up? Should actually get better bindings at some point. If I'm going to diversify this organization, one really does need to make sure the onboarding tools are 100%. All right. You all right back there, Kev? Not drowning, are you? It's fine. It's fine. All right. Get over this hill. Running up that hill. No, don't have time for your nonsense, shellbacks. Don't have time for it. Really and truly. Don't swing at Kevin. Really. I'm not going to lie, Kevin, this is something of a hostile working environment, but I think you'll adapt nicely. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, lost your nice hood there, Kev. Don't worry. I'll get you some nice threads in due time. Welcome aboard. You just have to go through the HR process and you'll be fine. Enjoy the wheel of persuasion. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Goodness me. Now, lest we forget, I had plans for that brimstone. I needed to build an alchemy bowl in order to turn that brimstone into fire steel, I think it's called. Yes? Yes. All right. Clearly I had my sights set previously. That's good. Okay, so I've got buttload of iron that I can utilize. Oh, you can put the bindings away, sweaty Batman. You don't need that. Get over here, grab some twine, and let's get that alchemy bench up and running. Absolutely. I must put do not disturb on. Otherwise you're going to see all my mateys playing their games. And that's just bad form, really. That's just bad form. Okay, so I'm just going to pop this over there. Listen to that. Listen to those weed eaters go. Gosh, that's not a fire hazard at all. Look at that. Oh. Alright, IS, steel fire. Brimstone. Got that. Tar. Now, Tar's been quietly working over at the tannery. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. So what you do is you make the steel fire out of the brimstone and you put it into the furnace with a bit of iron, and Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. You've got steel bars coming in thick and fast. Ooh, gotta get money. Nose is itchy. Let's go there. Let's go, let's go. Alright. Boosh. Look at that. Look at that. Alright. Now the one thing I wanted to unlock in the chronologies if we're going to go exploring, if we're going to go traveling a bit, we are going to need, first of all, to spend this attribute. Yes. Oh, okay, yes. Expertise I can up. I do like expertise. That can be a thing. And also, under survival, there's a thing I wanted to unlock. Is it under survival? It should be under survival. Maybe it's under armor. Armor. There it is. There it is. The Druid mask. So you can survive sandstorms. Oh, look at that. A bit of radar armor as well. Master armor. Don't mind if I do. What else is in here? These armors never really held much interest to me. I think Hyrcanian armor is good for archers. No bueno for me. I'll hold out until the Great Civilizations one is unlocked. I do like that Aquilonian set. Alright. Yes. All looking good, all looking fine. Heading over to the armorer's bench now. And see what we need in order to build that sandstorm mask. 45 steel and light padding. Doable. The light padding I think we can get done and dusted right now. Oh, no. Ah. Look at that. Got exactly what I needed. And now it's just a matter. of taking that steel fire. I think that's how you do it. You take the steel fire in the cauldron and you put it in the furnace along with some iron. And through the magic of alchemy, you get steel bars. Brilliant. Any steel in here that I can use? No, that's silver, I believe. Yeah, well, boo. Alright, take this iron, pop it in there, take some of this here, steel, fire, and look at that. Ooh. Steel bars coming in. Nice. Beautiful. Stupendous even. How much did I need? 45. We can chug that out in no time. Got a little head start there with those steel bars. Good. Anything in the dismantling bench that I can take? No? Alright. Oh, I'll take those iron bars anyway. Put that back into the furnace. There we go. Have a quick look at the steel fire that's cooking in the alchemy bowl. It's coming along. Scully, man. Listen. Boobla, I need to get you a hat. You're going to get terrible sunburn on that pate. Feels bad, yo. Feels bad. Alright. Put some of my lucre into the money box. There we go. Drop this. What's that? Salt. Oh, look. Ceramic jug. Let's find a spot to put that. Hey. We'll sneak that in here. Look at that. Nice. Okay. And we head along to the side over here. Okay, got that all going. Gotta be something I can put in the fluid press. Do I have any seeds? Mayhap. No. Sadly not. Ditch that stone. Got a big jug. I do like me some big jugs. I'll put I will put that right over now. How are we doing for time? 5 more minutes of the stream, guys. 5 more minutes. And then we can put a pin in this. Okay. Still not quite ready to get into the whole sorcery thing. I don't know. I'm more a sword and board kind of guy. Alright, let's see how that steel fire is coming together. Hey, it's hump day, Wednesday. All downhill from here, guys, heading into the weekend. So hang in there, hang in there. You'll make it. As I do like to say, it's all about keeping on keeping on. Right, take that steel fire, zop it in here. Okay. But wait, how many iron bars goes into one steel bar? Hang on. Okay, so there's 79 there. How much is coming off the 79? 3. It's not the best economy, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, let's take some more iron bars out of now. Split that. Bob. Hello, old girl. Hello, old dog. You alright? Sure. She's been very farty lately. Does love to crop dust her dad. Hooey. Alright. There's plenty of iron going on. No, anything holding us up at this point. Oh, shit, I'm stuck. Help! Help! I'm in the tent and I can't get out. Okay, there we go. Just do the no clip hack. Let's see how the steel fire is coming along here. Okay, yeah. We'll let that just do its thing. We'll let that do its thing. I want to do... grab that. I can ditch that torch. Get a new torch going. There we go. Good. Good, good, good. I could repair that one. But you know what? Can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. Add my bones to the collection. This is all looking good. I don't know why I got that alchemical base, but that's going to be just dandy at a later stage. Hello there, Altus. Are you alright? Good. It's good to be friendly with your neighbours. Although at some point I do need to build a fence, because good fences make good neighbours. Unless you're Vlad the Impaler, and in that case, you know, good neighbours make good fences. Alright. Alright. Nah, let's leave these guys alone. Let's leave them alone. Let's head over here. Let's head over here. Ooh. I know, you didn't want to be here, but I'm here, and that's what counts. Because it's all about me. It's always all about me. Sit up straight, Dan, sit up straight. Oh, gosh. These guys did not stand a chance, did they? I will avenge you. Reek my Ruengi. There we go. Killed the croc for you. Because clearly you guys suck. Alright. Taunting the dead. Shameful. Let's check how that steel fire is going. Gosh, I'm excited about that. Oh, 22, coming along nicely. 23, good grief. Expanding in front of my eyes. It expands consciousness. Alright, pop that in there. And that 23, with that 34, it's going to give me more than enough to build the sandstorm mask. That means I can explore with impunity. No fear of sandstorms coming up. That is going to be delightful. But oh, gosh, quick look at the time. That's all we've got for today, boys and girls. That is where we're going to leave things. Hope you enjoyed the rant about VTTs, about my grognard view on role-playing games. Just to reiterate, you don't need those digital malarkeys. You don't need those odds and sods. You don't need to be putting more money into Wizards of the Coast's pocket. Don't do it. You can have such a richer and fuller game if you just let your imaginations do the work for you. And DMs, don't make more work for yourself. Those digital tools are nice. It was all fine and well when, a few years back, we were all locked up in our homes and we had to play online with each other. But that time has passed, and we can sit around tables again and make believe and indulge in each other's imaginations. Because that is what role-playing is all about. Guys, have an incredible Wednesday. All of you do take care of yourselves. I hope you all do fantastically well throughout the remainder of the week. And I will catch you tomorrow for another stream. Until then, arrivederci. Bye.